COVID-19 vaccine. AstraZeneca confirms effective vaccine. Price cheaper? The third major COVID-19 vaccine maker has announced its interim findings. The analysis of clinical trials of AZT1222 showed a high efficacy rate against the coronavirus. The data from Brazil and UK trial sites met the primary endpoint. There was also no hospitalization case or severe COVID-19 in those who were vaccinated. AstraZeneca CEO Pascal Soriot said, "Today marks an important milestone in our fight against the pandemic. These vaccines' efficacy and safety confirm that it will be highly effective against COVID-19 and will have an immediate impact on this public health emergency." The Oxford vaccine could be an alternative for the two other major brands. It is expected to have a cheaper price tag. This is good news for governments struggling with the budget for COVID-19 vaccines. In a press release, the data analysis was conducted on the COV002 Phase 2 of 3 in the UK and COV003 Phase 3 in Brazil. Participants were assessed for the 1-dose and 2-dose regimens. Their data was compared to placebos or the meningococcal conjugate vaccine. The UK trial had 12,390 participants, aged 18 and older from different racial groups. The Brazil trial had 10,300 participants with the same age range and diverse racial backgrounds. All of them were either healthy or confirmed with medically stable chronic illnesses. The vaccine was administered intramuscularly or into the muscle. The 1-dose regimen showed 90% vaccine efficacy, while the 2-dose regimen exhibited 62% efficacy. Overall, the vaccine's efficacy rate was 70% based on the combined data from both regimens. A data safety monitoring board found the vaccine was generally well tolerated and caused no severe adverse events. Because the results are compelling, AstraZeneca is preparing for regulatory submission. This will push the vaccine to an early or conditional approval, likely the emergency use authorization from the FDA. Also, the company will seek emergency use listing from the WHO to accelerate vaccine availability in low-income territories. The AZT1222 vaccine features an adenovirus, a common cold pathogen in chimpanzees. It carries the coronavirus's spike protein to let human cells create it. Once produced, the immune system will study the protein. By the time a wild coronavirus attacks, the immune system already has everything needed to produce the correct antibodies. The Oxford vaccine can be stored in refrigerators with temperatures of 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. Agreements with health organizations and governments led to the price per dose of $2.5. That is cheaper than Pfizer's $20 per dose and Moderna's $15 to $25 per dose, according to the Associated Press.